Namaste to everybody. Once again, welcome to English ESL Way with Mithika, and today I'm back with a new chapter, Getting Dressed a Man. Now, what do we do after we take a shower? Quite obvious, we get dressed. Now, can you speak it out how? What verbs and nouns do we need to conversate? Now, suppose you are getting dressed and somebody asks you, what are you doing in? And if you don't have the right word in your vocabulary bank, you might start juggling. Because getting dressed, a man or a woman, involve a whole lot of verbs. For example, stepping into the pant leg and slipping an arm into the sleeve and scrunching up the socks. So, are you ready to learn all about these? So, let's get started. Now, first thing you need to do is you need to shift from the verb wear to the phrasal verb put on. So this boy puts on some underwear, a t-shirt, some socks, some pants and a shirt. Before we move on, I would like you to understand this thing also. Can you see on the screen I've written he puts on his underwear and he puts his underwear on. Now what have we done here second time? We have separated the phrasal verb put on by putting a noun in between, that is underwear here. So we have a choice. If we have a noun as an object in a sentence, we can say either the way, the first one or the second one. Now if we have a pronoun in a sentence, we don't have any choice. We always have to move this preposition away from the verb and put the pronoun in between them. Say for he chooses some socks and puts them on, or he picks up his shirt and puts it on. These are pant legs. This is the waistband and these all are loops. Okay, let's learn how to put on a pair of pants. Now he steps into his pant legs, then he pulls them up, he fastens the waistband and zips up the fly. He slips a belt through the belt loops and buckles it. So when he starts putting on his shirt, first thing he does is he slips an arm into each sleeve and then he buttons the shirt. And then he buttons the cuffs. After that, he straightened his collar, like I'm straightening. And then he tucks the shirt into the pants. Now let's learn how to put on a top or a t-shirt or a suit. In every shirt we have a top hole. We have the bottom of a shirt like this. Now what you need to do is you need to pick up the shirt from the bottom like this. You need to start scrunching up like this till you get to the top hole. Alright, now place the shirt over your head and take your head through this top hole. Alright, and then you need to slip your arm. Right, so you need to slip your arm through this and do the same on the another side. All right, and then please pull this bottom of the shirt over your belly, and now you're done. You have put on a top, right? So if you have a t-shirt, do the same. If you have a suit, do the same. All right, now we learn how to put on a socks. And most of you agreed that almost all the children have a hard time putting on socks. But my question to you is that, have you ever broken down the steps to better understand the sequence? Okay, I'm going to do the same today. So this is my daughter's sock and this is inside out. See, inside out. So I'm going to turn it outside out first. So, turning it. And this. Alright, so this is the toe line, this is the heel and this is the cuff. Now as a first step, I'm going to hold the sock from the cuff and going to put my thumbs inside and going to keep my fingers outside, and I'm going to start scrunching up. So I'm scrunching up the socks till I get to the toe line. Now you need to think my hand as my foot and I'm going to put my toes into it. And then I'm going to pull it over my heels and right this way. So make sure that your toes goes on toes and heel goes on heel. Alright, and your toe line is on top of your toes. And suppose if it is twisted like this way, you need to straighten it up. So this is how we put on a socks. Try putting on and share your video with me. Bye. Now, why do we use the word like some or a phrase like a pair of with the clothes we wear or put on? Alright. So a phrase, a pair of, means two things that are used together like socks or earrings, right? And two items that are joined together like your pants or your shorts. So we have a choice. We could use the word some, or we could use a phrase a pair of. For example, some pants or a pair of pants, some socks or a pair of socks. Similarly, some shorts or a pair of shorts, some underwear or some underpants, or you could say a pair of underpants. But now if we have a t-shirt, we simply say put on a t-shirt. We do not say put on some t-shirt, right? Now if we have shoes, we say put on some shoes or put on a pair of shoes. And similarly, if we have a jacket, we say put on a jacket. And if we have pajamas, we say put on some pajamas or a pair of pajamas. And same way, we do not say put on some shirt, we say put on a shirt. But if we have glasses, we say put on some glasses, put on a pair of glasses. Now there are various kinds of fasteners. The first one is snaps. So you say you snap things together. For example, if your child has forgotten to snap his snaps, you may request him, please snap your snaps. And if your child has a zipper, you say you zip something up. Zip your zipper up, baby. If you have buttons like my shirt, you say I button my buttons. Now if you have laces in your shoes, you say you lace something up and then you tie them up. And if your child has laces, you say please lace your laces and then tie up. If you have a clasp in your piece of clothing, you say you clasp something. Please clasp your clasps. And every time we find a buckle in our belt, so we say I am buckling my belt or I buckle my belt. Sometimes we have these kind of buckles in our shoes, so we say please buckle your shoes. Now let's review the verbs and nouns we have come across in this chapter. So the verbs are buckle, button, choose, clasp, fasten, get dressed, lace up, pick up, pull up, put on, slip, snap, step, straighten, tie, tuck and zip up. Nouns are arm, belt, belt loop, buckle, button, buttonhole, clasp, clothes, collar, cuff, fastener, glasses, jacket, lace, a pair of, pajamas, pant leg, pants, shirt, shoe, shorts, sleeves, snaps, sock, t-shirt, underpants, underwear, waistband and zipper. That's all for today. Happy studies. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, like and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get notification to my next lesson. Bye bye.